Also, this is why I'm going to lean a little bit more into covering this because I have to. It's cringe as it is because nobody wants to talk about any of the issues. They just want to talk about this weird high school like drama. One of the things that Mr. Girl used to accuse me of is when Mr. Girl and Lab would come out, two of the creepiest, weirdest, like insane people of all time would make an accusation against me. Obviously, other people in my community, because remember, Mr. Girl and Lab are universally hated on the internet by everybody. They do everything they can to be as hated as possible. But when any of my friends or orbiters, whatever, would hate them, they would say, oh, here come the white blood cells. The white blood cell term is something that Mr. Girl and Max popularized to describe any time anybody in my community would on Max or Lab for saying something unhinged. The fact that Pisco wheeled that out as an insult, I thought it was an incredibly, it's so disappointing. I don't know how Pisco, I don't know how he got to this point. Apparently this was Hasan's stream a little bit ago.
Saw something that I found very interesting.
Bro, Hasan dropped lore bombs about me. I had no clue that this mother was so obsessed with my life. Holy
Saw something that I found very interesting. I guess there's like a dude out there. Remember the guy who like sex pesting was like debating, duking out in the marketplace of ideas? He's some lawyer guy named Pisco or something. And remember when I was talking about that? Well, apparently his community actually did something that's quite interesting. Instead of behaving like Destiny orbiters normally do, which is just like lie about my positions and then design an entire narrative off of this falsehood that they've created around.
Remember, he says this constantly while he literally watches like a Twitter and a TikTok account called Tiny vs Tiny, which is like just an amalgamation of like 500 clips from like the past 15 years of my life, right? Hasan will never watch in totality any of the content that I do. It's always these like pre-made clip channels. I'm watching long form content from all of these degenerate fucks, all right?
Which is just like fucking lie about my positions and then design.
But then, and then there's also, remember, okay, of this like, oh, now he escaped the plantation because Destiny enforces ideological heterogeneity amongst all of his friends. Keep in mind that they also inhabit both these positions. I force every single person who's around me to have the same ideas as me, but I also make friends with people like Nick Fuentes and Myron Gaines, even though they're fascists and I'm supposedly not a fascist. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, you think there's more ideological conformity around like my friend groups or my old friend groups, I guess, post me being a racist? Is there more ideological conformity among my friend groups or among fucking Hasan's friend groups? Like, give me a break.
And then design an entire narrative off of this falsehood that they've created around a position that I do not hold. They actually went back to the original. Okay, they actually went back to the original fucking content and assessed it without Destiny filtering it. Okay, and I thought that was really interesting, and I wanted to see if I can find it real quick. There's like, yeah, no, it's specifically about me and my advocacy for re-education camps, which is not even a thing that I have said. You know, it's not even a thing that I've advocated for, but I found it quite interesting because I don't really look at the other side. I don't really broach into the dark side of the internet frequently, but it was interesting seeing people basically go back and be like, hey, I don't really like Hasan. I'm a liberal, but I've realized that a lot of these other like liberal content creators have just been straight up lying about Hasan's positions, which is like, yeah, that's exactly what's been going on in purpose.
I'll say that ever since you called out the way Snark, KF, Juice Stalker, Anti-Fan work as a network to execute their plan of TDD, total Destiny Death online, showing one of them trying to spread poison narrative, specifically not saying it's a specific reflection of Pisco's community on the primary point that there really seems to be a conspiracy to fuck with you. I don't understand the sentence. I don't think this comes from Pisco's community. I just think he's getting like sucked up into it or whatever. I don't think any of the live and learn guys are like a close part of this. They're just kind of being like weaponized by all of it. Although I will say probably one of the most insanely fucking weird things was Pisco dropping the white blood cell comment about me. That was like incredibly fucking weird. I don't know. Like that's a Mr. Girl term that got co-opted by a little bit by Kiwi Farms and then a little bit by Just Girls community. I have no clue. What does that mean? So a long time ago. So despite what people think or whatever, again, this is why there are no fucking DMs of me that have ever leaked me being like an actual fucking manipulator person. Most of my DMs, I'm usually being an ooh fucking loser or soy as fuck or whatever. I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not manipulating you, queen. The reason why is I actually do try to be like very mindful of, I do try to be very, very, very mindful of the influence that I have over other people. And like constantly, I don't know if I've ever leaked that one DM I had sent to Lonerbox, but even after the Israel trip to Lonerbox, because I noticed sometimes he fights with my community and things, like I sent him a message like, hey, you don't feel any pressure because of, you know, whatever trip we went on or whatever. Like obviously I'm always cool arguing with shit because I think we're having some disagreements over Israel. Like, I always try to be like very mindful of this stuff. But despite all of that, also this is why I'm going to lean a little bit more into covering this shit because I have to. It's cringe as it is because nobody wants to talk about any of the issues. They just want to talk about this weird high school like drama shit. One of the things that Mr. Girl used to accuse me of is when Mr. Girl and Lab would come out, two of the creepiest, weirdest, like fucking insane people of all time would make an accusation against me. Obviously, other people in my community, because remember, Mr. Girl and Lab are universally fucking hated on the internet by everybody. They do everything they can to be as hated as possible. But when any of my friends or orbiters, whatever, would hate them, they would say, oh, here come the white blood cells. So the white blood cell term is something that Mr. Girl and Max popularized to describe any time anybody in my community would shit on Max or Lab for saying something unhinged. But that, yeah. So I've just, the fact that Pisco wheeled that out as an insult, I thought it was an incredibly, especially to call Connor a white blood cell. It's so disappointing. Fuck. I don't know how Pisco, I don't know how he got to this point. It's especially fucking weird because Connor is a Republican. Like, I think that even came up in the debate where Connor mentioned something about how, like, I would hate, like, these two things equally, or I would hate something more, or whatever. And I was like, yeah. And Pisco was trying to use that to prove a point. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure Connor would hate that. He's a fucking Republican. We don't agree on this. I would expect Connor to agree with me on everything. He's a conservative. I'm not a conservative. But the idea that Connor would be a white blood cell for me, like, it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I don't know. That's a wild claim.
Been straight up lying about Hasan's positions, which is like, yeah, that's exactly what's been going on in perpetuity, pretty much for every single thing. One of the ways in which people do that is when they take something that I've said that is a joke and act as though I'm saying it sincerely. That's obviously a classic version of this. But what's crazy about it? Oh my God, they deleted it. You shouldn't trust DGG with how to interpret Hasan's ideology. Re-education camps as an example. Wait, what the fuck? Why did he delete it?
Oh, the account. I wonder if the guy deleted the account. Oh, I fucked up. I wonder if there was worse stuff that the guy had posted in his history and I didn't go back and look at it. And I wonder if he deleted the account so I couldn't track it. The guy deleted his account. I'm retarded. I should have looked at that off stream first. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I wonder what posts I missed. Wait, if anybody backed that account up, can you email that to me? He was posting in Mr. Girl's return sub. Oh, shit. Yeah, he deleted it. So he deleted his account when I covered on stream. Interesting, huh? Doesn't this prove what you were arguing in real time? Pisco literally being used by tankies after sweeping for them. It's literally happening. Yes. Like last night, bro, watching, you can always tell. If you're ever curious, like, how did Destiny do in his debate today, and you couldn't catch the debate, the easiest way to tell is to either check my Kiwi Farms thread. I'm sorry, let me be like the commentary communities, the place that must not be named, or check out like an anti-fan stream, and you can immediately tell how my debate went. Because like if you turn on a stream and they're like, oh my God, yeah, did you see the Destiny debate earlier? Like, whew, he got raped. It was crazy. It's like, yeah. Then it might have been a rough debate for me. But if you turn it on and they're like, I can't believe Destiny was trying to wheel on his argument. You should have seen it. It was something so hard. It was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't even believe it. It's like, ooh, I probably whoever the fuck I was talking to.
Wait, this was like a long effort post that I was going to go through. Deleted because too much context. Context is not allowed. The account got deleted? Wait, what the fuck? How is it? What? Bro, this shit was there. This shit was there this morning. The account being deleted. Shouldn't delete the post. Yeah, what? Bro, this has 39 upvotes, dude. It doesn't make any sense why anyone would get so mad at it that they would brigade it to that degree where they would just like make the account delete the post and then delete the fucking account itself. Like, what are these guys doing?
I love how he phrased that. Like, we made the account, the Snarker account, we forced it to delete itself because we read the post on stream? What?
How is it? What? Bro, this shit was there. This shit was there this morning. The account being deleted. Shouldn't delete the post. Yeah, what? Bro, this has 39 upvotes, dude. It doesn't make any sense why anyone would get so mad at it that they would brigade it to that degree where they would just like make the account delete the post and then delete the fucking account itself. Like, what are these guys doing?
Another gross thing about the white blood cell thing is that it's just flat out taking the agency from the people around you. Like, it's impossible to them that someone might have a differing opinion that happens to agree with you without it being accused of running cover for you. It's hive mind shit. It actually is. It was also sad too because like Pisco kept screaming like Pisco kept screaming yesterday that Connor was just there to run cover for me, okay? One, do you not think that Connor, the fucking conservative guy, might legitimately disagree with you cozying up to commies? Maybe, number one. Number two, who brought Connor for cover? Was it me? How many times have you heard me say, man, I hated this one-on-one debate. I wish it could have been 2-on-2 instead. How many times have you heard me on screen be like, fuck, I need to stop doing 2-on-2 debates. I should just do one-on-2. I should have 1-on-3. I love it when it's just me against everybody. I love when I get to do it. Right? Why would I bring somebody on to do cover me? Or three, are you accusing Wick of providing cover for me? Did Wick bring on Connor points to provide cover for me? Like, it's such a cringe, weird loser statement to make. Like, why? Like, why would you even say that? Pisco knows a lot about the law. Went to a good law school. He worked as a lawyer. Like, I think he's got like a good mind for debate, for understanding things or whatever. I guess I didn't realize as much. Although to be fair, I spent like weird time online, like debating Nazis and debating like commies and shit. So like I know like a lot of the weird dog whistles. Like when somebody says something about like we need to protect like our European stock, like I instantly know like, oh, okay. So when you say European stock, like we're on some neo-Nazi shit. Like I know 100% you're a neo-Nazi. Just the fact that you even use that phrase, like our European stock or heritage or whatever. Like as soon as you say shit, like I know, okay, yeah. And there's like a lot of like weird, or like when somebody talks like, oh, like we need to be more revolutionary. Basically any association with the word revolution in an online argument is like, okay, you're a commie. Like, okay, let's do it. Pisco didn't know 3 days ago. I'm pretty confident in this. I don't know if anybody has a link to the VOD. Pisco didn't know what a Marxist-Leninist was, which is like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you're gonna venture into this part of the internet and start to like try to stand so strong and firm on a lot of these arguments, it's very strange to do that while having incredibly limited background knowledge on any of the subject matter, right? When somebody says white terror and your go-to is, oh, you think they were like hate crimes or racially motivated things, that's like, how are you going to sit here and try to like make incredibly strong arguments on this when you're like so not, I don't know, that's just, I feel like it was a little bit weird to me.